So, as many of you know, and if you don't, I'm kind of surprised by this, but The Legend of Zelda is one of the longest-running video game franchises in history. Obviously, compared to the Hanafuda cards that Nintendo's been making long before that, doesn't even compare, but, you know, that's not a video game, and it's also not a brand made by Nintendo. So, why did I bring that up? No idea. Either way, I wanted to talk about Zelda specifically today. More importantly, Zelda in Smash Brothers. I wanted to talk about where all the moves Zelda has comes from and kind of, I don't know, just discuss a little bit more why the moves work in the games. So, without further ado, here's a thing on Zelda. Now, before I start talking about Zelda's moves and why they kick so much ass and where they come from, I think first I need to talk about Zelda himself. Yes, that's right, Zelda himself. Because Zelda is this guy right here. This sexy blonde right here with that awesome sword and shield. That is Zelda. This chick over here is not Zelda. This chick over here is Princess Hyrule. That's right, Princess of Hyrule. What the hell else would you think to call her besides that? People seem to think that this guy over here is Link? A Link to what? Link's not even a name. Zelda's a name. Zelda is the one who saves Princess Hyrule. I mean, have you even seen the franchise that these two come from? It's called The Legend of Zelda, people. The Legend of Zelda. And I will tell you right now, there is nothing legendary about sitting in a tower waiting for your knight in shining armor to come save you. No. The Legend of Zelda follows the hero as he goes through hordes of evil minions and takes on a giant pig monster to save her. Now, which one's more legendary to you? The one who sits on her ass and does nothing, or the guy who fights all by himself and saves the day? I will tell you. It's the motherfucking guy that saves the day. To be completely fair, he really does need all the utility at his disposal. Have you seen the type of opponents he has in this game? He has to face off against robots, dragons, a human super soldier who destroys multiple planets. Hell, even his arch nemesis, King Bacon, in human form, is even in this game. So as we can all see, there's a lot of diverse and very fierce opponents that Zelda actually has to face off against. Even with all that utility, it must be very straining just to be able to keep up with it all. So I took the time to take a look at Zelda outside of Smash Brothers and see how he keeps himself sharp, focused, and actually on point. And what the hell is he doing? Seriously, he's just going in circles. And why does he have a chicken in his hand? Okay, so maybe that wasn't the best time to be following Zelda around. Obviously, he needs his wind down time too, no matter how crazy it really looks. But I did catch up with him during his training, and I have to say, I'm quite disturbed. What the hell? What are you swinging? That's a child you're swinging at. You just can't swing a sword around at a child. That makes no sense. What's wrong with you? Stop! 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 Oh God! I think I figured something out. I don't think Zelda is brave. I think he's just crazy. I don't think he feels anything. I think when he goes in there battling those small children, he has the same disinterest, the same apathy he has for anyone else he faces off against. A dragon or a child, they both cut down just as easily as far as he's concerned. He doesn't go running into those dungeons because he's brave or a hero or he wants to become some legend. He's actually going in there because there's just more things to kill and destroy. He sees something and he shoots it with his arrows. That's just the most comforting feeling to him. He doesn't care. I mean, he blows up his opponents, kills them, shoots them, slices them. He takes on opponents twice his size, and he doesn't even flinch. He just keeps going. I don't know. I really think this is truly a terrifying revelation I found. Oh God, I don't think he wields the Triforce of Courage. I think he wields the Triforce of Apathy. Or, you know, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just making all this shit up. Who knows? But something I do know is that being around for 30 years means you get pretty popular with the ladies, if you know what I mean. And you know what? Even Nintendo realizes how popular Zelda is. In fact, they were so generous that they even let DeviantArt put their own original character, Do Not Steal, into Smash Brothers. But as you can see, in all reality, he's basically just a cartoony version of Zelda, and really, we could just call him Bitch Zelda, because he's just a little bitch by comparison. So, by the end of the day, we've discovered a few key things about Zelda. One, he's a true ladies' man, and I gotta say, I approve of that in itself. On top of that, he's got enough tools at his disposal to make Batman jealous. I mean, he's a real jack of all trades. And on top of that, he might be a little bit of a sociopath. I mean, that one's a little more up in the air in all reality. So, you know, next time you're actually playing as Zelda... Wait, even here it's... So he really is Link? But that doesn't make... Well then, what the hell have I been doing all this time? God! Hey everybody, it's Rio here again. This is definitely not a scripted part, it's just the end of the video here. Really appreciate the fact you stuck it out all the way to the end. And yeah, I'll just leave the subscribe button here, just for you to maybe click it. And if you want to share it with some friends, you know, let them know. The support, just the moral support, gives me enough incentive just to keep making videos like this. It lets me know that it's something people like. So, yeah, thanks again for watching. So I think I found the culprit to all those arrows in the knee.